Assalamu alaikum students, welcome back to Global Public School online classes. In our previous class we talked about the sociology. We started the new lesson name called sociology. We also talk about some of the important meanings of sociology. We also talk about the definitions of sociology. We also talked about some of the Indian and the foreign sociologists. So in this class of today we are going to talk about the origin of sociology, from where this sociology is actually coming from. So the beginning of sociology is an independent and a separate field of science. Now it has become a specific science, but initially it has a separate features in it. And when this actually started this was due to the industrial and the French revolutions which was there in the 1789 and 1815. The intellectual stimulation provided by the Renaissance and the other movements of 16th and 18th century, and between the 16th and 18th century the sociology is actually started, and there is a lot of scope in the sociology. Sociology studies the human society. It studies the human life, social relationships, social institutions and the social processes. And there is a nature of sociology as well here. See, by nature the feature of sociology is, first, sociology is a social science. It's not a physical science. It is a definite study but not a direct study. It is a pure science but not an applied science. Sociology is an intangible science. It's not a tangible science. It's a general science and not a special science. This we have studied in our earlier class as well. But now we are going to talk about the importance of sociology, which we have done in the earlier class. Just a quick recap on it, I'm doing it. Sociology studies the human society scientifically. It supplements the personality development, understanding the social processes. It also acts like an aid in understanding the social problems and to provide the solutions. It supports the effective implementation of the development of programs. So now we are going to talk about the different sociologists of the world. The first person coming up here is Auguste Comte. Auguste Comte is an important French philosopher. He is the first social philosopher in the world. He is called as the father of sociology. Who is called as the father of sociology? The Auguste Comte is called as the father of sociology. His full name is Isidore Marie Auguste Francisco Xavier Comte. He studied the society scientifically and provided the status of science for sociology. This effort of Auguste Comte was strongly supported by the Herbert Spencer, Emile Durkheim, Max Weber and others. Comte used the word sociology for the first time while delivering a public lecture on a positive philosophy. From then when this sociology actually came into existence, and the father of sociology is Auguste Comte. Auguste Comte was actually born in Montpellier of southern France on January 1798. In a Catholic family, he completed his studies in the Imperial School. He later taught at École Polytechnique College. What are his major contributions? The first thing, Positive Philosophy, a book which he has written in 1839. Positive Polity, 1851. Human Religion, 1857. Auguste Comte, who wrote many other important books on sociology, but he died on September 5, 1857 at the age of 59 years. So this is all about Auguste Comte. Students, I want you to read this again and write explanatory notes of that. The next sociologist who is coming up here is Karl Marx. Karl Marx is an important social thinker of the world who came in 19th century. He was a political revolutionary, clever organizer and a sensitive writer, because whatever we write, it talks a lot. The word which we can speak can be say that it has no proof, but whatever we write, it will have a proof. So he is a sensitive writer. Karl Marx is called as the founder of class struggle theory. His thoughts on working class and the laborers led to a new direction in the labor struggle. And Marx was actually born on May 5, 1818 in the Trier of Germany. He was born to Heinrich Marx and Henrietta Pressburg. Is the parents of Karl Marx here. And he wrote on many books, that's Das Kapital, The Holy Family, The German Ideology, The Manifesto of the Communist Party, all that he has written. And the Karl Marx finally died on March 14, 1883. Even after a century of his death, the theories which he has advocated remained relevant, and it was immortal by the thoughts of books what he have written. The next sociologist coming up here is Emile Durkheim. The Emile Durkheim is the important sociologist of 19th century from France. Karl Marx was from Germany. While Auguste Comte is called as the father of sociology, the Emile Durkheim is called as the father of the development of sociology, because whatever the points which he had created, he has updated that points. So Durkheim was born at Angers of the region of France on April 15, 1858. He belongs to the Jewish family. The division of labor in society, the suicide, the rules of sociological method, the elementary reforms of religious life, and many other books which he has actually written. And finally he died at the age of 59. The very interesting books which he has written, he has mentioned the social life of the laborers, what exactly used to happen, what kind of the pathetic life which they were actually going through. All that is being clearly explained in his book, a very nice writing book. And the next person coming up here is the Max Weber, whose period is from 1864 to 1920. He is an unforgettable personality in the field of social science. He was one of the most important writer and a politicians of Germany. He was not only a sociologist, he was also a politician of Germany. He was born at Erfurt in West Germany on April 21st, 1864. He was born in a Protestant family. This is a type of a Christian family. He started his teaching career at Berlin University and he died at the age of 56. He was a lecturer from the occupation, but he was a great sociologist. And the major contributions, the Protestant ethics and the spirit of activism and the city, the economy and the society and others. He has also written so many important books which made the human life very easy. And he has explained the problems of the people which they were going through. All that he has written very detailedly, very nice books. And that's all in today's class. We talked about some of the important sociologists of the world, but in our next class we are going to talk about the Indian sociologist, and who actually brought a very important concept, who studied in India, who actually studied Indian problems and who actually got a little bit of solutions on it. All that we are going to study in our next class. Let's see who are those sociologists. And now it's a small assignment for you. I want you to read all this sociologists. Before we start our next class, I want you to know who are that Indian sociologists and what are their contributions. Though we are doing an offline class, but I want you to be act like online class. After this, I want you to read this, remember this, and then before we start our next class, I want you to know who are our Indian sociologists are. Okay, till that students, I want you to take care, stay home, stay safe, submit your homeworks through the Google Classroom app. Any doubts, please send me through the Google Classroom app. Till then, keep your learning button on. Thank you so much students. Allah Hafiz.